All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ocho Reacts. And listen, we going back in time. We revolving it. We going on to the queue today, because I've had this one set and sealed for a minute. All right, I was sleeping. I woke up like a week or two after this drop, but we had a lot going on. You know, it's holiday season, yada yada yada. But we finally here. I finally get to react to this MV. Okay, but this is what WONHO dropped. The Thirst Trap King himself dropped one of the best pop releases all year. I'm talking one of the full projects, Syndrome. I am not being paid for promo. Go listen to it. Go listen to that album after you watch this, of course, and you like, share, and subscribe as always. And of course, you leave your own thoughts about the song and MV. And of course, you let me know what's your own favorite song if you did listen to, you did listen to the album already like I did. You let me know if we connected with the songs I'm about to shout out, which it really could just be all of them because I don't think he really missed on this project. And especially not with this song that we're about to react to today. But yeah, no, after you do all that, go listen to this album if you haven't. All right, go listen to it. It is one of the, in my opinion, one of the, maybe not even just one of the best pop, maybe one of the best albums I heard all 2025. It is so good, so enjoyable, just nothing but hits. All right, nothing but hits on it. So yeah, WONHO, I think he put together a great body of work for his first full album. But we gonna get into it. All right, if you wanna, MV, it's WONHO. This might get wild. All right, this might get wild. If you know, you know. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it. First off, before I, hit this thing and we get this going, I do want to give a shout out. Good Liar, D&D. If you wanna, I think those were my big three. I think those were my big three on the project. But every single better than me. Oh my goodness, Maniac. Oof. Like I said, the whole project was fire. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. All right, I want to see this MV. What we talking about? We got like a this looks like a Guns N' Roses heart. Oh, we're muted. Hold on, everybody. Make sure we good. We good. All right. I've been here before. We've done this before, right? If you wanna, the production on this song. I'm gonna let this ride for a little bit, but it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds, so I want to get this out before we really get into this and we can digest this. The beat, that it feels like it feels like something from the 2000s. It feels like some song, some artist, and I can't pinpoint it. But I've been thinking every time I've heard it, it feels like some classic 2000s track, and he's so good. Like that's it's like ear candy. That part of the production, that part of the beat is like ear candy to me. It sold me on it immediately. Let's keep it rolling though. If you wanna, yeah. First class, no part two, black car on match, sick ice, no champagne. Hey. Hold on. What? All right, I just want to make that clear. His voice. I know the visual gets all like the headlines, but his voice is buttery. Woo! This MV is sick. This MV is sick. The effects, like the thermal transitioning, the quick cuts between him and the helmet, it's just adding to the pace, right? Because a part of that production I was talking about earlier, it picks up the pace. Like, this is something you hear on a late night, like you going to the spot. This is not like you leaving the spot. This is you going to the spot, you with the group, you with the fellas, you with the girls, whatever, and you about to turn up. You about to turn, so you throw something like in the pace that this MV sets with the transitions, with the editing, perfectly complements the song. So yeah, shout out to whoever, if they throw it in the credits, shout out to whoever, y'all might let me know, because they bodied it. All right, they absolutely bodied it. It's exactly what I wanted out of this MV. And yeah, I was gonna say something else. But I forgot. Oh, the fit, the fashion is tough. That like red with the like, that's great music video attire. Great, great MV attire. Let's keep it rolling though. Slow down, you know you got me addicted, babe. I want you all in my business, babe. Facts. And maybe I can reciprocate. Facts. Ooh. Shouts to the dancers as well. That's what I wanted to say. I'm pausing a lot. Apologies. But I wanted to get this off before I let this. I'm going to let it cook for a little bit. It's the sound effects in this MV as well. Like the little like different things. Also, I think they dropped a beat in that last chorus. I think in the normal, like, if you just listen to it on whatever streaming service you're watching, they do drop the beat mostly at the top part of that chorus, but I think they dropped it a little bit more to let the MV breathe a little bit more and play with that kind of sound design, which has been great. The different, like, effects, the thunder early on, the honking of the horn there. When he was driving on the motorcycle, you could hear it. That really helps you fall into the atmosphere when you're watching it. So great things. All right, great things. Let's keep it going, though. That's how they cook. This song should be everywhere, in my opinion. Y'all know I love a silhouette shot. That's so tough. That's such a flex, bro. Pull up the Saint Tropez where your ex ain't showing up. Of course. This was actually just WONHO when he was recording this song. He actually just caught on fire. This is like a live shot when he was leaving the studio when he made this song. When he made the whole project, actually. He must be magic. There ain't no way anybody else could have made something that hard, and it must be magic. It must be magic. Yeah, no, that was perfect. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna glaze. I'm not even gonna be like, nah, it was perfect. All right, respectfully, it was perfect. No notes. I got nothing. Project was near perfect. Fantastic. All of the awards. I'm glad to get some Monster X back on this. I know they had a group comeback earlier, so maybe if that's what y'all want to see next, we throw that in the queue, and that might be up new. Of course, not a lot of new music dropping, here late in the holiday season, so that might be the move. All right, that might be the move. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the best projects of the year, one of the best title tracks, if that's what you want to call it. It's just a single. To be honest, it's basically like American pop. One of the best of the year. All right, one of the best of the year. Go listen to the album, Syndrome. So good. Shout out to WONHO. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed. Let's keep it going in December. Ocho, signing off.